this year is be it resolved that daggering songs are corruptive and should be banned. May the better team win. Our first speaker comes to us from Basso Community College, Mr. Vashan Brown.
Madam Speaker, judges, my worthy opponents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Be resolved that the daggering songs are corruptive and should not be aired. The firestorm created by the dancehall hit Ramping Shop and its subsequent banning, along with all daggering songs by the Broadcasting Commission, has already yielded a remarkable consensus from ardent hardcore dancehall supporters to dancehall artists themselves, as well as ordinary Jamaicans. There is no common agreement that certain songs should not be played on radio. This consensus achieved of this recent phase of the controversy over dancehall must not be taken for granted and represents a major advance in the struggle for decency in media. What is now seen as irresponsibility and reprehensibility is that our electronic media failed to police themselves and had to wait on the edict of the Broadcasting Commission. The Broadcasting Commission has narrowed the range of payola activities, and so now all the daggering artists can find other uses for their money rather than corrupting our nation's children and polluting our airways. Not one dancehall supporter has defended the sacred right of having these songs dagger the ears of our children. I am certain about the fact that my opponents are agreeing with these senseless individuals that our airwaves should be decorated by slackness. My question to my opponents and uncritical dancehall defenders is this. If you agree that children ought not to be forced to hear certain lewd songs or should be shielded from them in the media, then why is it acceptable for them to be forced to hear it through community dances and sound systems? The 100-staff DJ Idonia in a Breakfast Club interview uttered the nonsense about the pollution from sound system that children should be in their beds by 9 o'clock. Ian Boyne had to remind him that in many instances, in many inner cities, sound systems play day and night and some cannot get their sleep because of the pounding in their ears. Children should not be forced to listen to these kinds of music. Ian Boyne had to remind him that in many inner cities, sound systems play day and night and some cannot get their sleep because of the pounding in their ears. Children should not be forced to listen to these kinds of music. These songs that are encouraging our young children to dagger that and to give the 100 stab in the Ramping Shop are corruptive and should not be played on the airwaves, neither in communities where people would like some peace and quiet.
My opponents, is it not the law that allows these sound systems to play until 2 in the morning? Thus, the blame is not on the party revelers.
My opponent, you seem to be oblivious of the fact that that's not the point of this debate. We're arguing that these songs are corruptive. We don't want our young children in the inner cities or the people at night can't sleep because of these kinds of music daggering their ear. Is this a diversion from the serious issues of crime, economic decline, and the crisis with our dollar? No. Indeed, issues of sexuality are bound up with these matters. It is sexual promiscuity which has left so many of our youth fatherless and which has fostered poverty in female-headed homes. We need a moral revolution before we have any economic revolution in this country. My colleagues and I are not diverting from the serious issues. As some would think, I rest my case.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Speaker, honorable judges, opponents, good afternoon. According to the Urban Dictionary, daggering is defined as dancing and gyrating in an aggressive manner. This is also a popular Jamaican slang used to refer to hardcore sex. In recent times, dancehall artists like RDX, Mr. Vegas, Charlie Blacks, and Burgadat have released daggering songs in tribute to the newly accepted action or activity that has been present in Jamaica's dancehall for many years. Thus, these Jamaican idols find creative ways of expressing themselves and bringing back our African dance culture and music to life via the daggering tunes and moves. My second speaker will enlighten you more on this matter. My worthy opponents, who says any of this is encouraging sexual acts? Did any one of these artists in their lyrics instructed anyone to take their clothes off or to shift or remove any piece of clothing? Of course not. In fact, the very word daggering brings out the true characteristics of a true Jamaican.
Whoa, what an exciting match. Both teams presented wonderful information. It is obvious that the mood was well researched. However, best speaker this year goes to Santana Sinclair of Shegma University. A slight problem though was with pronunciation, diction and enunciation. However, Bassa Community College has emerged the victors in today's debates. Thank you for joining us and join us again next year when we'll have another informative and exciting match.